second ever Remedy Live,
Week
Chris. Week 2, we are back. We are excited. This is great. Hey, we want to say this at the very top of the show.
Please.
Just be very clear. Okay. For some reason, sometimes whenever you log on to watch a live video, especially in this new platform, you may be delayed. Okay. We just started this we're at 7:01 right now.
Yeah, 7:01.
Okay. So if it's not 7:01 where you're watching right now, catch up to us. You could do that if you're watching the computer. On the computer, you could click the live button right there in the screen.
Mhm.
Just click live, it'll catch you up.
Mhm.
If you're watching on a phone, I think it's kind of worked if you've gone full screen and then you do like 15 seconds ahead until you get live, something like that. But if you end up a few minutes behind us, whatever, you're all good. You're not going to miss anything. I'll tell you right now, at the end of the show is when we'll do our giveaway.
Yeah.
So if you just want to be safe right now, you can comment your name. As long as you comment your name in the comment bar in the next 30 minutes, I would think you're going to be fine. You should be good. So we're also watching the remedywichita.online.church for the comments. That's where everyone's commenting right now. So if you're watching on the YouTube page, cool, but jump over to remedywichita.online.church.
I see one person in there on the YouTube page.
And that's where everyone's at. So, go ahead and comment over there. This is great, man. I'm excited. Week 2. And look, the stage has already improved.
I know. Everything, like, things are getting better each and every week.
We promised you guys every week would get better. And hey, we upgraded the TV. We have a better stage setup.
We do.
You can actually see the Remedy logo. That was honestly, Chris, that was probably the biggest comment I heard was,
really?
I can't see the Remedy logo.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, it's a pretty sweet logo.
It is pretty sweet. So we want to make sure you can see that in the back.
Yeah.
So we're having a good time. It's going to be awesome. So this time, though, like I mentioned, we're only doing one giveaway. And it's going to be at the very end of the show. And this giveaway, Chris, we've brought out the giveaways last week. But this giveaway, I thought would be entertaining, first of all, because it's frowned upon to go to the stores right now.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah. Unless you're getting essential items, that's fine. But we're going to do one giveaway, and it's going to be an e-gift card. So I'll get in touch with you. We'll email it to you, all that stuff. And it's going to be to Grubhub.
Ooh.
So you can have a meal delivered to your house.
I've never used one of their services.
I've done DoorDash, I think. Maybe it was Grubhub. I've done one service one time.
Yeah.
Just to see if it would work.
I almost did once. It was when I was breaking my fast. When I did my first week-long fast, I was going to get wings ordered from like across town, but they wouldn't bring them to me. So I was like, all right, Cracker Barrel it is. Yeah.
I just spilled water on myself
That's embarrassing.
On live TV. All right, cool. So just make sure before the end of this broadcast that you get your name in on the comments, and we're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
Cool. A couple announcements before we get started. First of all, we mentioned last week, we are doing fine arts this year still, but it's not in person.
Yeah.
It's with digital entries. I was talking with Pastor Darren the other day, and he's put up all the details on the KYM website.
Awesome.
But the deadline to enter is still April 3rd. But before April 17th, you have to record yourself doing an entry.
Okay.
So say you have a short sermon, you just have somebody record you doing your short sermon. And Chris, I know what you're thinking, that you would record it 10 times and pick the best one.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
They want you to be honest with this and record it once.
Ooh.
So just one time, just like you're going into a fine arts room, doing your short sermon, you stand there, you do it once, and that's it.
Yeah.
So like if you're interested or need more details, let us know. But the forms are still April 3rd. Couple cool things. First of all, the price has gone down for fine arts from $50 for 2 entries to now $35.
Awesome.
For 2 entries and a t-shirt. So they're throwing in that t-shirt.
Can I do fine arts?
No, you cannot. I know. And the second cool thing is that because we can't assemble in groups and stuff these days, is that if you have a group entry for fine arts, you automatically make it to nationals.
Oh my gosh. Good job.
Great rap group, guys.
Yeah.
So there, if you want I was going to say free trip to nationals. No, it still costs money to go. But if you want to go to nationals, just enter a group and you're in. So, but individual things will be on video. So that's pretty cool. Second announcement is that we want you guys to follow our Instagram, Remedy Wichita on Instagram,
Yes,
all one
please
word.
do. Please
That's
do.
where all of our announcements, all of our updates are at. Sure, we get on Facebook a little bit, but that's where all the action is. And every other day, we've been doing devotionals up there. We're going through the book of Philippians, and it's been pretty great.
I just posted to the story on there, and I completely messed up. I said that we were going live at 6. I posted at like 7:50 or no 6:50. I'm like, what am I doing? And so I went in. I'm like, I'm not gonna fix it. I'm gonna own my mistake. And then I posted a video of me explaining why I was wrong.
I did not see this. So
well, it was very recent, so you can have a nice laugh.
I'll check it out tonight after the show. Cool. All right. Chris, we just had a order for Sedgwick County that it's essentially a stay-at-home order, except for essential businesses. And we're actually allowed to be here right now. We're not breaking the law.
Yeah.
Recording church services is allowed. It's exempted. So don't rat us out, snitches. But while you're at home, one of the best pastimes is going on Disney Plus. Do you have Disney Plus, my friend?
I do have Disney Plus. Now, I don't have it personally, but I totally use my mom's.
Hey, that you can have multiple profiles on that.
Shout out, Mom. Thank you for letting me use your Disney Plus.
I love the Disney Plus. I mean, not only does it have all the great Disney movies, but you have, all the Marvel movies.
You do, yeah.
You have National Geographic, you have Fox movies, and then you have great documentaries and
I love a good documentary.
I know, so do I. One of the best things is all the 90s Disney shows and all the Disney Channel original movies. Those are all on there. So what I've asked you to do, Chris, and I've made my own list as well, is I want you to give the top 5 things to watch on Disney Plus while you're stuck at home.
Oh, man.
Top 5 things to watch on Disney Plus while you're stuck. Now, I want to be clear, though.
Yeah.
This is not Chris's top 5 favorite movies on Disney Plus. No.
Things to watch.
Now, they may intersect with each other,
yes,
but this is the top 5 things to watch while you're stuck at home.
And I think these are things that are essential, that everybody needs to watch these things.
And hey, I'll go ahead and mention this right now. You're going to hear his top 5. You're going to hear my top 5. We want to hear your top 5 or your top 4, your top 3, however many you have, your top Disney Plus essentials while you're stuck at home that you want everyone to watch. Go ahead and put those in the comments. And Chris, I want to hear your top 5. Now we're going to start with your number 1.
Yeah, my number 1.
And we're going down.
And we're going down.
Okay.
Yes. Which is hard to place these because they're all just personal favorites of mine. So, number 1, the Clone Wars series from Star Wars. Love it. Phenomenal. Such great backstory of all the characters are great. I can't get enough this year. I've watched it so many times.
Now, I'll confess, I have not watched the Clone Wars series.
You should definitely watch it.
Where does it fall in order of the movies?
It sits between movies 2 and 3.
Okay.
So it takes place during the Clone Wars. It's great. You learn so much more about the characters. You really see Anakin start to change. I love it.
All right.
It's fantastic.
Right. Okay.
Number 2, The Sandlot. Just a classic movie.
Classic.
You must watch The Sandlot. So many good quotes that I'm sure you've heard, but didn't know where it was from.
It's from The Sandlot.
It's probably from The Sandlot. Yeah, You're Killing Me, Smalls.
The Great Bambino. So good.
Yeah. Another one, Emperor's New Groove.
Wow.
Love this movie, and maybe due to my mom, because she took me to go see it. I think we went to the midnight premiere. Mom, if you're in the comments, which I think you are, tell me.
That may be one of the most underrated Disney films.
I love it.
Of our time.
Has such a good cast. Hilarious film. I giggle every time when I watch it.
I mean, you got the guy that's squeak 'em, squeak 'em, squeak 'em.
Yeah,
I mean,
squeak, squeak, squeak.
That's
squeak.
great.
Yeah. And you have John Goodman, David Spade. It's great.
I need to watch it again.
It's really good. It's such a wholesome movie too. It's so fun. All right, we are on number 4.
Number 4.
One of my all-time favorite animated movies, Mulan. Oh, I can't get enough of Mushu and the cow and then the songs. Great movie.
Now, Chris, I have to ask, are you excited about the live action Mulan that's about to
I am not, because they took the songs out and they took Mushu out. So I'm a little heartbroken. I may just stay at home and watch the animated one.
Wow.
Which I believe came out in 1998. So there you go.
Classic.
Yes. Finally, bringing it home. Oh, if you will cry in this movie. I guarantee it. If you don't, I don't know what to say. Remember the Titans.
Oh,
It's so good.
I'll have-
Such a good movie.
I'll have more to say about this movie in a bit.
I tear up in that movie. An embarrassing amount.
And it's Denzel at his full Denzelness.
Oh man, it's so good. I'd play for him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then you gave me 5 Disney movies,
I did.
and I really felt on my heart that I needed to say one, but it's not a Disney movie, not on Disney Plus.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do an honorable mention.
All right.
So my honorable mention is The Iron Giant. I believe it's from Universal. What's the something bird? Fantastic movie. So good, so wholesome. It has like a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. Animated, it's great.
Wow. I honestly don't think I've seen Iron Giant, Chris.
You should definitely watch it. It's really good.
I may have to, but it's not on Disney Plus.
It's not. So that's why it's an honorable mention.
Okay. So here are my top 5.
Okay.
Again, we want to hear your top 5.
Yes, please post them.
Make sure you write your Disney Plus shows because we're going to read a couple here in a bit. So make sure you catch those. My number 1, without question, the whole reason why I got Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Imagineering. The Imagineering series.
Never seen it.
It's a 6-part documentary series they made for Disney Plus.
Uh-huh.
By far the greatest thing I've ever watched in my life. They were pretty much like, oh, our target audience is Michael Scott. Because I'm a huge Disney parks nerd.
Yeah.
I love the Disney parks. Like
You
Disney
do.
movies I like,
If
but
I have a question about the Disney parks,
Disney parks, that's what I'm all about. And that's what Imagineering's all about. Imagineers, if you didn't know, they're the designers of the Disney parks.
Mhm.
They not only design the rides and attractions, they create the stories, they build
Yeah.
So this series is all about from Walt Disney's days at the beginning of Disneyland all the way through today and what the Imagineers are doing.
Imagineering, is that what it's called?
I cried.
Oh,
I
man.
cried.
So that means I'll probably cry.
Episode 4 or 5,
Oh,
I
man.
cried.
Okay.
And if you go and watch that series, you know exactly where that is. Caden, do you know where I cried? You know the moment where I cried? It had to do with Tokyo Disneyland.
Oh, well, don't spoil it. I want to watch it. Don't
So good.
go to your next one. Go to
So
2.
good. Okay.
Go to number 2.
Go watch it. Number 2.
Mhm.
This is a very broad statement right here, but just have yourself a Marvel movie marathon. Just watch them in
Good-
order.
good
Start at the beginning of the Marvel movies and go all the way
Which
through.
Which one's your favorite?
Oh, that's hard because I love all the Avengers ones,
Mhm.
but the first Iron Man really,
Oh, really?
like, it set it up because it was like, hey, this is the standard that all of these are going to be at.
yeah.
And it was great. It created a great character that I knew nothing about, that I
Mhm.
didn't care about before the movie started. So, but
Like, I think
the
that's-
Avengers movies are good too.
I think that's fair. Like Iron Man here.
Yeah.
But Thor Ragnarok is so good.
Chris, you're not going to like the statement I'm about to make.
Oh my gosh, I'm about to leave this show right now.
Thor Ragnarok is actually the only one I have not seen.
Oh, how? It's so good.
I need to
It's
do
so
a
good.
Marvel movie marathon.
Oh yeah,
I will say though, Black Panther is up there for me as well.
it's good.
I was a
thought
big Black
I thought
Panther
Ragnarok
fan.
was better.
Okay. All right. So have yourself a Marvel movie marathon. Number 3 for me, The Mandalorian, another Disney Plus original series.
Mhm.
The Mandalorian, a great Star Wars series.
Star Wars, yes.
And it just fits in there great. It's kind of got this gritty westernish
Yeah,
feel to
very
it,
Western feeling. Yeah.
but it's got Star Wars. But it's not like Star Wars where they're all whipping out lightsabers and
No.
stuff. It's very believable, kind of warish, westernish,
Mhm.
gun fighting.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
great.
A 6-shooter.
And Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Baby
maybe,
Yoda.
Yeah.
So Mandalorian. Number 4, going to be a little controversial probably, and probably a bit of a surprise. Lizzie McGuire.
Never seen it.
The Disney show from like it was probably early 2000s or
Uh-huh.
so. Classic Disney show. This is not a girl show. I mean, it's about a girl, yes, but this is not just a show for girls. It is a great, great show. Now, I won't put it on, the level I put Boy Meets World on, which is also on Disney Plus.
I know you are.
I love the Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
But Lizzie McGuire, it is almost a Boy Meets World for a whole another era.
Okay.
And then once you get through them all, the
Mhm.
Lizzie McGuire movie, she goes to Italy, falls in love with a pop star named Paolo. Very believable. So
I mean, we've all been there.
yeah, totally. Not right now. Don't go to Italy.
Oh,
right
no,
now.
no.
And then my last one, just as Chris mentioned, Remember the Titans. This is my
So
all-time favorite movie.
So good.
Now, it's not my number one on things I recommend to watch on Disney Plus.
It wasn't my number one either.
No.
But
it is so good. All-time favorite movie.
Yes.
When people ask, people like to ask, what's your favorite movie?
Yeah.
My number one's the easy answer. Like 2 through 50 are the hard answers.
Oh,
but number
gosh.
one, Remember the Titans always.
Yeah, Remember the Titans is just, I don't know how to describe the movie. It's so good. Great lessons in there. You learn a lot about grit,
Yep.
football.
Now, Chris, let's go through some of these comments and check out
Oh, yeah.
check out
let's
some of
see,
these.
let's see.
Now, first of all, I see, my wife Rebecca at home. She says, "Yay, Lizzie McGuire," and she would also like me to mention that if she made a list, it would be Even Stevens as well. Great series, great series right there. All right, what else do we have?
I see Mitch is here.
Oh,
He didn't recommend a movie, but he's here.
I'm a
So
big
what's up,
fan of Mitch. Big fan.
Yes. Chris Gill, Iron Man.
Oh, Iron Man. Yeah,
Mhm.
nice. What else do we have? Every episode of Clone Wars.
Oh, yes.
There you go,
Who said
there
that?
you go.
Who said that?
Crunchy Weave.
All right. I agree with you, Crunchy
That's-
Weave.
That's Sydney and Aubrey.
Oh, it is? Oh, of course, Sydney. Yep.
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 And
Oh, man, I love
then
that
Madison said Mulan.
movie. Oh, Mulan.
So nice.
Love that movie.
So go ahead. You're stuck at home. It's okay. Get Disney Plus and throw yourself a little movie marathon.
Yes.
Watch some documentaries. Learn something.
I really wish 30 for 30 was on there.
Oh, the ESPN
The
Sports.
ESPN
Yeah.
ones. Yeah.
Well, they
But-
got to have their ESPN Plus.
They
gotta.
do. They
They
do.
gotta have their little
They
side
do.
hustle.
But if you have the combo package,
Oh, that's true.
definitely watch 30 for 30.
That's true. All right. So, this was a great thing, and I was curious what your list would be. But I do want to mention this.
Yes.
I almost forgot this.
Is it my new mug?
What is your new mug? Tell us about the mugs, and I got a new mug as well. Go ahead,
We should have
Chris.
talked about our mugs last week as well. Because we had a different mug last week. I had a
That-
Star Wars mug
That's
last
true.
week. Yeah, so this mug was my grandfather's mug from the place in which he worked at, Case. So it has a real old school Case logo on it,
Mhm.
and then a sweet backhoe on the other side.
Hey,
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
how old do you think that mug is?
Oh my. I'd say early 90s, maybe late 80s.
Okay. Wow.
So it's up there.
Yeah.
A lot like you.
Yeah. I'm late 80s. Yeah. My mug of choice today. Last week I had a big old red Speed the Light
You
mug.
did, yeah.
I went Speed the Light again. Great organization.
Ah.
Man, they're doing great things, even with this whole pandemic going on.
I saw Convoy of Hope.
Yeah,
post.
Convoy of Hope is sweeping in and doing tons of great work all around the world, not just across the country. Speed the Light is an organization that buys the trucks for Convoy of Hope.
Mhm.
Like, how cool is that? So we support
pretty
Speed
awesome.
Light here in the youth group, and big fan of Speed Light. So always pushing that. I have one more Speed Light mug. It may make an appearance next week,
Ooh.
or you may see one of my mini Disney Park coffee mugs.
Oh, that would have been so fitting for today.
Well, who knows what's going to happen next week too.
Okay.
so.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
That's fair.
We do want to announce this Sunday evening, we have another game night, online game night, 6 p.m. We had a great time this last Sunday.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Played some Quiplash, had a great crew there.
It was
So 6 p.m. on Zoom. We put out the link, and we'll put the link on Instagram and Facebook,
Mhm.
everything, so that you can join us. And we just hang out. It went about 2 hours this last time, but if you
it was a fast 2 hours too.
it went quick. But if you can only stick around for an hour or something, just join us. We
Yeah.
have a great time online game night this Sunday, 6
It
p.m.
was a lot of fun.
I have some more great ideas for online games, so
Ooh,
it'll be
I'm
good.
excited.
It's not just going to be Quiplash every week.
Oh, what was it gonna
We
be?
got to mix it up a little bit. Yeah,
Okay,
you'll see.
All right.
6 p.m. Sunday
I'm
evening.
intrigued.
All right. So I asked about your Disney Plus list, but now, Chris,
Yes.
I want to do something that both of us are probably going to be really, really bad at. Chris, do you
All
consider yourself someone who's good at accents?
I can understand accents.
Okay.
Does that help?
If we gave you an accent, would you
Yeah.
be able to use it in a sentence?
Sure.
See, this is when we need Braden and Mitch and Taya.
Oh
and
my
our crew
gosh.
here.
No, they'll be so embarrassed. They would just demolish me in this.
Demolish us.
Just completely.
Let's face it, most of our youth group would demolish us in this challenge right here.
Caden Tilly would.
We have a very theatrical youth group.
We do.
And
They're so talented.
so we are probably the worst people to do this. But Chris, I wanted us to do an accent challenge. So we're going to have this wheel up on the screen, and it's got different accents. We have, I wrote them down just to make sure. We have
country.
We have French. We have a country accent.
Is this country like any country? Or
no, that's like Southern, like cowboy.
Get that draw on there?
Yeah. This is going to be crazy. Okay. French country. We have Australian.
Yeah.
Shrimp on the Barbie there. We have British. And there's many different British accents.
Is Scottish on here?
No, it's not on there. But, if you slip into a Scottish for
I don't
British,
know Scottish. I just know Scottish is like hilarious.
Yeah.
To me, it is.
And then the last one is Jamaican. So French country.
Like Cool Runnings?
Yes.
Sancho,
just like Cool Runnings.
Dead Man?
Which is on Disney Plus as well.
That's my number 6. Cool Runnings number 6.
I love Cool Runnings. So what's going to happen is we're going to spin this wheel right here, and it's going to give us an accent to do. Then we have this basket of sentences, random sentences that you have to say.
Is it like lorem ipsum?
No, it's like real sayings, real things.
And what language are they in?
It is written in English.
Okay.
But you have to use this accent, whatever you land on. So I'll let you go first.
Wait, you're gonna let me go.
I will generously allow you.
Wow,
to go
what
first.
a guy!
There's 4 sayings in here, so each we'll get 2. So let's go ahead, spin this wheel. What accent, Chris, will you be doing this evening?
I don't know.
All right, British.
British.
All right, here you go.
I think I can do it.
Go ahead and pick.
As I'm trying to do it, I can't even do it.
This is gonna be so bad.
This game is already. I'm scared.
Hey, last week I was drinking sweet tea blindfolded, so
that's fair. Am I allowed to change any of these words?
How about you read the sentence out loud?
And
so we know what you're trying to say.
In Kansas.
Yeah, in Kansas.
Okay.
Speak.
Okay. So this says, "May I refresh your beverage?"
Classic Chick-fil-A line. Okay.
Oh, that is a good Chick-fil-A line.
Classic Chick-fil-A line. So may I refresh your beverage?
Yes.
British accent.
And I'm allowed to change like words in here, right?
Sure.
Okay.
You do you.
I'm trying to think of how to start it. May I offer you a spot tea?
All right.
Huh? Is that good?
Sure. Nailed it.
All right, I want to hear what Braden says.
I don't want to hear what Braden has to say. All right, here we go. Let's see. Give me another accent here. If it lands on the same one, we'll spin it again.
Braden just laughed at me.
Australian. Okay.
I have my Google Assistant set to Australian.
Oh, nice.
Very peaceful.
Got to chill. Hugh Jackman.
Yes,
Nicole Kidman. Hugh Jackman.
There you go.
Okay.
Hillsong. Joel Houston.
Okay. Come on, Church. Okay. The sentence is, "Why, yes, that potato is my pet." Okay.
It sounds like a Scottish thing. I don't know why I'm stuck on Scotland.
All right. Shrimp on the Barbie. Come on, Church. "Why, yes, that potato is my pet." Crikey. You gotta throw it. You gotta do it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Here we go. Chris, here's your second accent.
Give me Cool Runnings. Cool Runnings.
Cool Running.
Hey! Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme.
Sanka, you dead, man?
Oh my gosh. Get on up. It's bobsled time. All righty. Oh. All right, ready? Paper or plastic?
Paper or plastic. Okay.
I really gotta think hard. I gotta get in the mind of Sanka.
Cool Runnings.
Yes, Cool Runnings.
You're in a bobsled.
Yes.
In the middle of Jamaica.
Paper or plastic?
Does it say British again? Is this the one accent you can do?
No, apparently that's the only one I can do.
All right, try it one more time.
All right. Hold on, let me get I gotta think through I feel like I'm just gonna quote the movie in my head over and over until I get the syllables down.
You could quote the movie over and over again. This sentence is not in it.
It's not. Senka, you dead man? Piper. I can't. Piper. I don't know. Piper or plastic? I don't know.
Hey,
I'm done.
We'll let the comments be the judge.
Oh gosh, you're gonna tear me apart.
All right, here we go. Last one. What do we got?
Good. What country? Oh, Australia again.
Yeah, do it again.
Spin again.
because I obviously nailed it.
Oh yeah, you already got that one down. We don't need to. Oh, there you go.
Okay. It's like the one I didn't want to get. Now, all of them I didn't want to get.
Yes.
But the sentence here is, there's a snake in my boot. I was praying for country on this one. There's a snake in my boot. So, Sanka, you dead, man? Oi, there's a snake in my boot.
Oh, I'm glad this is recorded forever. Next segment.
Just watch Cool Runnings.
Yeah,
just,
please watch Cool Runnings.
Just watch Cool Runnings.
Yeah, that way, each bad Jamaican accent we do, Cool Runnings just moves up the list of movies for you guys to watch.
I'm disappointed in us, Chris.
This is exactly what I expected.
All right. Well, we're going to get ready to have a quick little message here. But just want to remind you guys, get your names in, write your names down in the comments. If you haven't already done that, our production manager, Caden, is back there putting the names in.
He's doing really good, too.
He is. He is. So, all right.
Oh, scene change.
So, when I was a freshman in college, I actually haven't told the story yet in my years of youth ministry, but when I was a freshman in college, the ripe old age of 18 years old, first semester of college. So, I mean, we're like a month into, my college career here. My roommate, my two suite mates, and myself decided late one night in our first semester to make a talk show. Okay, now this was fall of 2007. This is when Facebook just started allowing videos on there. First of all, it was like a year after they allowed anyone to have a Facebook, not just college students. But then they just started having videos, but it wasn't like you record a video and put it on Facebook. Instead, it was you record it on Facebook. You have a 15-ish minute limit, and then you just got to pray that it actually uploads after you record it. So we didn't have a purpose at all. It was my friend Henry's birthday, and we're just like, hey, let's go for this. So we didn't have a purpose. We sat down in front of Henry's computer and we started recording. Now, my friend Henry and I, we were the host, and our roommates, Josiah and Abraham, were our special guests for that first night. We recorded this. It was probably like 11:30, midnight or so. And our setup was nothing special. We had Henry's laptop set up on a desk, and then Henry and I sat in front of it on chairs. We had a few desk lamps set up behind the computer pointing at us so that it wasn't too dark for that high quality Facebook video. And then the guest, in fact, entered through the bathroom door that was behind us. So to come on to the show, you would have to flush the toilet, and that was like the audio cue, and then you would enter through the bathroom. And I remember the very first episode, Josiah entered while he was spraying a can of Febreze because he actually was waiting too long and had to use the bathroom. Now, this makeshift show in September of 2007 turned into a phenomenon across our college campus. Within one day, everyone at our college knew our names, and they told us how much they loved the show. This was just something we made for fun in the middle of the night. We didn't think it would be anything. We just sat down at a computer and started talking. And it turned into such a big deal that within a few episodes, the guest stars were no longer our suite mates. They were still there, but the guest stars were our Dean of Men at the college. He came in, made a guest appearance. Our student body president came on the show. And it even got to the point where the college president and our professors would catch us the next day in between classes or at the beginning of class, and they would compliment us on the show. Our professor would start the class being like, hey, did everyone catch the Horton 110 show? That's what it was called, because that was what room we were staying in, Horton 110. Now, the whole reason I tell you this story is because at the time, I had no idea that 13 years later, I'd basically have to do the same thing when the youth group I pastor couldn't meet on Wednesday nights and we had to find a creative solution. I had no clue 13 years ago that what I was doing then would somehow prepare me for an important ministry moment. And aside from the advancements in technology, the TV screens, the lights, the set, the better camera, this is pretty much the same thing. I mean, we're actually putting more thought into this, but this is essentially the same thing. But even beyond that, even before this whole thing in college, I had experience with sound and recording. Later on in college, I ended up being over the recording studio and built a recording studio from scratch for our whole college, just things like that. But then also, Chris, our co-host, is not only great with sound and video, but he's the IT guy at a company that streams video content on YouTube very well. Not only that, but Caden behind the computer and camera, and he's taken production classes in school and has a detailed mind that helps produce the quality show. Like, you can't tell me that it's a coincidence that the right people at the right time are in the right place to produce an online platform for people to hear about Jesus and for people to still have a youth group community. You can't tell me that it's a coincidence that the three of us happen to be here at the exact same time with the right experience, the right expertise, the right gifts to produce a show like this. It's no coincidence. Because here's the deal. God is in the business of using what we have, no matter how insignificant it may seem. He's in the business of using what we have and using it for his kingdom. Maybe in the past few weeks, you've seen this verse that's been very popular, 2 Timothy 1:7. It says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." Maybe you've seen that recently. But the verse before it, yes, it's a very great and reassuring verse, but the verse before it, verse 6, Paul tells Timothy and the church to stir up the gifts that God has given you. And those gifts, as he mentions in verse 7, are power, love, and a sound mind. But I believe Paul is also talking about the gifts that God has given his people, and that he desires for us to stir up the gifts that he's given us for his kingdom. So students and leaders and adults, whoever's watching, I want to ask you, what gifts has God given you? Some of you are amazing artists. I've seen your pictures and your stories up on Instagram. It's ridiculous what you can do with a pencil and paper. Some of you are great singers or performers. You can do accents far better than us. We have not been given a gift of accents. Some of you have an incredible knowledge of technology. You understand things so quickly. Some of you have a brilliant mind. Some of you are the most encouraging people ever, and you have a heart that cares for other people. Whether you believe it or not, each one of you has incredible gifts that God has placed inside of you. And he's wanting you to take this time that we have and stir up the gift and use it for his kingdom. You see, God has used so many talents I've learned or experience I've had in the past that I know that God is working in all of these things. I can't help but look at how I was raised in my family life. I can't help but look at experiences I had in middle school or high school or college and see how God has used all those things, talents that I've developed, and how he uses them today in my life. There is no coincidence. God is in the business of using the talents he's given us. You see, I firmly believe that it's no coincidence at all that our last Wednesday night together in person in this room, we talked about the need to reach out to those around us, the need to obey the Great Commission that Jesus gave his followers. You see, that message and that commandment isn't on hold just because we're not physically around people. Sure, you may have gotten excited about the Great Commission and, all right, I'm going to reach people around us. And then all of a sudden you're just cut off from everyone. That commandment that Jesus gave his followers isn't on hold because of some pandemic. Now more than ever, actually, your friends, your family, the people that that follow you online, they're looking for hope. They're looking for peace. They're looking for joy in a world that seems brought down. They're looking for a peace and a joy that you and I have in Jesus Christ. So for this time right now, God has given you an enormous amount of time, That's a gift. But also, using the gifts that God has given you, what can you do to stir them up and use them for his kingdom? Now, yes, we talked about fine arts, and fine arts is an incredible way to develop your gifts. I mentioned before that I didn't know I had a passion for preaching until I did fine arts when I was in high school. And I was able to develop that gift. Fine arts is a great way to develop your gifts. But I want to challenge you. Don't let fine arts be the only way that you're using your gifts for God's kingdom. What can you be doing right now with the time and with the gifts that you've been given? Again, we have an incredible amount of time, but also God has given you incredible gifts. Don't let this time go to waste. What can you do right now to reach the people around you with the love of Jesus Christ? Like I said, they're looking for hope. They're looking for joy. They're looking for peace. You have the answer. How can you use your talents and your gifts to reach others for Jesus? Let's pray together. Father, we thank you so much. God, thank you that we could come together as a family again in this creative way. God, thank you for bringing the right people at the right time with the right ideas in the right place. Thank you for people like Chris and Caden and people like Chris Gill who helps us set everything up. God, thank you for the talents you've given us to do something for your kingdom. And God, I pray for every student, every leader, every adult, every individual that's watching right now. God, that we would feel your Holy Spirit in a powerful way, leading us to stir up the gifts that you've placed in us. You've given us such incredible gifts. And God, my prayer is that we would use them for your kingdom, that we wouldn't let them go to waste, that we wouldn't let this time go to waste, but Father, instead, that we will see the greatest movement, the greatest revival, the greatest sharing of the gospel ever in history, because students were able to take the gifts that you've given them and they stirred them up and they used them for your kingdom. So God, stir it up in each one of us, I pray. Thank you for what you're doing in our youth ministry and in our church. You are faithful and you are so good. We love you and thank you in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen.
That's not a good idea.
Chris, last week we reached a few hundred people with this show, man.
Really?
In fact, this morning, I got a text from our district youth director, Pastor Darren.
Oh, wait, hold on. The Darren?
The Darren Stroud.
Oh, man.
And he was like, hey, finally watching your video. And I'm like, what took you so long?
Yeah.
But
yeah, Darren.
A whole week. But he was like, hey, man, great show. I love what you guys are doing. So we're reaching tons of people.
That's awesome.
We're easily, 7-8 times the normal people that are in this room on a Wednesday night. It's exciting.
That is exciting.
So while we're not able to be in person with our students, we miss you guys so much.
We do, for sure.
Get excited about what God is doing. It is so cool. And we hope that you're excited about the show, that you're sharing it with your friends. If you have ideas for, dumb things and funny things,
there's no more accents.
Cool segments. Yeah. I mean, we've already embarrassed ourselves as much as possible. Yeah.
Guests. Yeah.
We can FaceTime and Skype people in.
Oh, we totally can.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah.
Yeah. We got to keep our distances.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. So if you have ideas for things that we can do, please let us know. But man, it's been great. So now it is time to do a giveaway. Chris, we're going to be giving away an e-gift card for Grubhub.
Ooh.
So if you commented your name throughout this whole show, your name is in this Pick'em app.
I bet Jackson's going to win.
All right. Who's Jackson?
Jackson, my younger brother.
Oh, hey.
He's hanging out in the chat. I see him. I see you, Jackson.
Are you hoping to get a meal with him?
Maybe.
Okay, Chris, if
he'll share with me.
If you got a Grubhub gift card, what would you use it for? Assuming that the restaurant works with Grubhub.
I would. Oh, okay. So assuming it works with Grubhub, I would probably go. I mean, it's getting a little warmer out, which is good.
Yeah.
It's not as cold because this kind of depends on the temperature of what you're going to get.
Uh-huh.
I'd probably go for a Korean restaurant. It's on the south side of town. I don't get over there too often, but they have a phenomenal bibimbap.
Bibimbap.
So good. Yes.
I love Hanson. They were great.
So it's like it's a mixed rice bowl. So it's like rice in it. There's like beef bulgogi, some carrots, spinach, other veggies.
Okay.
And then some gochujang, which is like a chili-based sauce.
Yeah.
It's so good. I crave it at least once a week.
I don't know what I would do. I mean, like, because we can swing by a Chick-fil-A or something in the drive-thru. That's still allowed these days.
And Piper just said not Cracker Barrel.
That's a good question.
I only live about 5 miles away from a Cracker Barrel, so it's not too difficult for me to get crap.
Well, you know, Chase and Sarah out there in Andale, they're wanting that Cracker Barrel.
Oh yeah, see now they could do Cracker Barrel. Yeah.
But does Grubhub deliver that far?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Chase and Sarah, sign up for Grubhub
and tell us.
Yeah, let us know.
You could be our guest and
Yes.
talk about your Cracker Barrel experience. Ooh, Jackson said Chipotle.
Jackson, you live like 2 miles from Chipotle.
Jackson, you can walk to Chipotle.
Yeah.
All right, let's find out who's getting a Grubhub gift card this evening. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Call it. Jackson, we're hanging out.
Jackson, congratulations. You will get a Grubhub.
Spoke stuff everywhere. Awesome.
It's only water, right? You didn't go hot
No,
chocolate.
there's hot chocolate.
Oh, you went. Wow. So congratulations. We will get you that e-gift card to Grubhub. Man,
Here we go.
you're eating good.
Here we go. Jackson, where are we going?
Chipotle, apparently. You didn't.
Chipotle. Jackson, I don't want to go to Chipotle.
Hey,
Fine.
it's his gift card. He can
Fair.
decide.
My car.
It's Grubhub.
Oh, never mind. Dang
Yeah.
it.
Ha, ha, ha.
all right.
I mean, he's probably too young to make a Grubhub account, though. So.
Oh, yeah. It's a real shame, Jackson.
Yeah.
I'll take it off your hands.
Yep. All right. So we love you guys. Just a reminder, online game night this Sunday,
Yes.
6 p.m. And as always, if you need anything, if you need prayer for anything, if you just want to chat, talk to one of our leaders, send us a message on Instagram or Facebook. Come to the online game night Sunday evening. You are not alone. You may be sitting at home alone, but that's another great movie. That's on Disney. That's on Disney
All
Plus.
three of
Home
them are
Alone.
good. People who don't like the third one.
Wow. I've not watched the third one, but I cannot believe.
But I
that's
like
good.
the third one.
Okay.
I like the third one.
You may be home alone, but just know you are not alone in this. We're all in this together. High School Musical, that's on Disney Plus as well. But
God.
we could keep going.
We could.
We could. So we love you guys. We love our Remedy family. We miss you guys, but we're excited that we can still hang out this way. We can still hang out on Sunday nights and all throughout the week. Check the Instagram for the devotionals. Chris, you got tomorrow, right?
I do.
Yeah.
And I saw you cheated.
How did I
this
cheat?
last time? Because after I did mine, I was like, man, I had to go in and snip it to 60-second clips.
I do that the first time too.
And then I see the next day that you just did straight
Just do
live.
Instagram TV, man.
That's probably what
That's
we do.
because people can like it now. And
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, I'll do that then.
Yep.
Yeah, I have tomorrow.
Cool. So we love you guys. You're awesome. I've tried to end this thing like 5 times. But
I'm just really I keep looking to see, is Caden gonna go over to the laptop to press this in stream button? Because he's like a mile away from it right now. And we're gonna be sitting here talking really strange.
I'm honestly having so much fun, and this has gone by so quick. I don't want it to end, but
Yeah.
I'm sure people are ready for it to be done. So we love you guys, and we'll see you soon. See you Sunday evening, 6
Yes.
p.m. online game night.